everyone, welcome to Chaotic Tarot. Today we're going to take a look at what you can expect from 2022. This is going to be all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. We're going to start with Aries. So Aries have the Fool, King of Wands, and the Magician card. So what I can see for you here is that there is something exciting for you in 2022. It's going to be a new beginning for you. So I can feel like you've put a lot of work into it in the previous year. So it's like the pieces of the puzzle are going to come together. So with the Full card, obviously a new beginning, something. I can feel like that with this King of Wands, you will take an action on something that you wanted to take an action for a while, and you've been just getting everything ready, right? So I feel like this year was all about the preparations for something specific. So I definitely can see that it's going to be successful. It's going to bring a lot of abundance. And you are finally at the point where you've got everything ready, you've got your information ready, all the things that you needed to prepare for that. So I love to see that with the Magician. I can see that you've been also manifesting a lot. So manifestation plays a big role in that. It's something you wanted to have for a while. So I love to see that. I'm gonna pull some oracles for you. So you've got the Find Balance card. Full moon eclipse is conclusions are within reach. Go the distance. And Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. So I'm actually going to start with this Lioness card. I hope you can see that. So with this Lioness card, you've earned all your stripes. As like I said previously, I feel like you've put a lot of work into that. You've gathered all that you need to have, and you've done sort of the hard work. So, now is the time to take an action and just enjoy what you've created, right? So there was a lot of hard work for you, and now it's going to pay off. With this Go the Distance, you can see this card. With this Go the Distance card, I can feel like it's something that is going to last you a longer while, right? So if it's a relationship, then it's going to be a long-term relationship. If it's a business idea, then this business is going to be successful and it's going to become maybe like your main income, if that's what you're aiming for. So I feel like it's something that's going to definitely last. With this Full Moon Eclipse, I'm going to show you this card. So with this Full Moon Eclipse, its conclusions are within reach. I feel like maybe there is some a piece of the puzzle missing, or maybe some information or something that you need to do and you're not quite sure how to do it. I feel like you're very close of finding out how to do that, right? Maybe you will meet somebody who's going to help you with that, or maybe you will find out something that you didn't know before. So if there is something that you are still missing, I feel like it's definitely gonna happen very fast. So like at the beginning of 2022, I feel like you are going to reach the point where you will have all the pieces together and you will be able to start whatever you've been working on. With this Find Balance card, you can see it. With this Find Balance card, I feel like this is your advice to try to balance your things in life and try to balance your life generally a little bit more. So I feel like you're the type of person who can get easily lost in what you're doing, especially when it comes to work. So this card is sort of like an advice for you to try not to lose yourself in work too much, right? So try not to overwork yourself and try not to be harsh on yourself. Try to balance your life in terms of your, work, hobbies, relationship, family, whatever it might be for you. Try to find balance in that, because I can feel like you might be struggling with it. That's all I have for you, Aries. Let's move on Taurus. So now we're doing Taurus. What awaits Taurus in 2022? You've got the Justice card, the Death card, and the Empress card. So with this Justice card, I can feel like you are stepping into 2022 with some unfinished business. There is something that you need to resolve, and I can feel like you sort of hope to resolve it by the end of the year, but it didn't really go your way. I feel like that 2022 is definitely going to bring you the peace regarding this situation that you're thinking about. It could be something legal, but it doesn't have to be. Could be a relationship, or, could be a work-related situation. Whatever it is for you, I feel like 2022 is definitely going to be the year when you're going to resolve this issue. I can feel like this issue was going for a little bit longer. This whole situation lasted for a little bit longer than you expected it to be. With this Death card, a section Death and Rebirth card, I'm going to show you. I hope you can see it. So with this card, I feel like all the worries connected to this situation are going to come to an end, right? So with this Rebirth, I feel like you are going to start from a blank page, sort of, right? So as I said, I feel like the situation was holding you back in a lot of things, and now it's coming to an end. So I really love to see that. With the Empress card, this is the card what you are going to become once this issue is going to be resolved, right? You are going to become the Empress. So lots of abundance, I feel like with this situation, maybe a lot of things were put on hold for you, and now they are going to resume because the situation is going to resolve. So definitely a lot of things to look forward to. I'm going to pull some oracle for you. So we've got a clarity of belief, and we've got the North Node card, step out of your comfort zone. We've got the All That Glitters card, and we've got the Protest card, start a revolution. So with this clarity of belief card, I feel like you need to trust the universe on that a little bit more. This whole situation was going on for a little longer than you expected, and I feel like you're very drained. So you might be losing faith in the universe a little bit. I can feel you questioning a lot of things. So I feel like the universe is asking you to trust it a little bit more, right? You have to trust the universe that everything is going to work out just fine. With this North Node card, step out of your comfort zone. I'm going to show you. Hope you can see that. So step out of your comfort zone. This is the card that it's calling you. It's exactly what it is. It's step out of your comfort zone, right? So you need to try to do something that you haven't tried before, right? I know that this situation might be holding you back, but you need to try to step out of your comfort zone and do. It doesn't have to be anything big, right? You can do something you've never tried before. Like, for example, if you can try to take like a dance lessons, right? If this is something that's out of your comfort zone, maybe try to do something that you wanted to do for a while, but you were like scared, right? So it doesn't have to be small. It just can be these little things that are going to help you to move out of the stagnation that you are now. With this All That Glitters card, I'm gonna show you. Again, I can see that there are some things that didn't work your way, and you really thought it's going to be one way, and it sort of ended up in a completely different way than you thought it's going to end up. So I feel a little bit of disappointment, but again, with this clarity of belief card, you have to trust the universe that this is exactly what happened, right? Because sometimes, sometimes the universe gives us not what we want, but it gives us what we need. And this is exactly what you needed, Taurus, right? So, and I see from these cards, I see that you're going to realize it, right? So 2022 is definitely going to be the year of a breakthrough. With this Protest card, start a revolution. I feel like you need to, Taurus, you might be a little of a people pleaser. And this is your card of trying to, maybe trying to stand out for yourself a little bit more. and just doing the thing that you want, and stop worrying so much about like other people, right? So this is definitely advice from the universe for you to do what you want, what you're called to. So try not to think about others people's opinion too much. That's all I have for you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. So Gemini, what you can expect from 2022. Gemini, you've got the Judgment card, 7 of Wands, and 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like Gemini, this year was for you a lot about releasing a lot of things. Mainly, I can feel that was mainly about releasing the past. So any sort of past expectations or anything like that, I feel like you try to release as much as possible. And I can see a lot of spiritual work done in this previous year for you, Gemini. With the 7 of Wands, I feel like you really tried to balance yourself this year. And you sort of, I really love what I'm seeing, because I can see a lot of work done on self-love and self-worth in the previous year. So I can see that because of that, because of so much work you've done on yourself, and because of so much spiritual work you've done, you know, you try to balance yourself, you try to release any sort of expectations in past situations. At the end of the year, you might feel like you've been actually standing still, because this is the work that cannot be seen by others, and sometimes this is the work that cannot be seen by us. So we feel like we stayed still for the whole year, because you might be you might be seeing other people and thinking that other people like have done so much and they achieved so much, because you can actually see their progress. And you know, the spiritual work is something that cannot be really seen. But I just want to say you that it's very important. It's very important of all the work that you've done, because you've done so much work on yourself this year. The year of 2022 is going to be the year of action for you. So this is going to be the year when you will actually start to take action, and you will start to move in your like physical world. You will start to make the progress that is going to be visible for other people and for yourself. This is something that's going to be visible, right? So, but that's all because you've done so much work on yourself this year. This is why you can move forward. I'm going to pull some oracles for you. So you've got the awaiting results card. New moon in Gemini. Communication is key. You've got regeneration card. And you've got the storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. So with this awaiting results, it's exactly what I said. I'm going to show you this card. I hope you can see it. So with this awaiting results card, it's exactly what I said. It's you are now awaiting the results from all the work that you've done. And believe me, that all these results are going to come in, and they are going to come in fast in 2022 for you. So there's a lot of things that are going to start happening for you in 2022. A lot of things that were put on hold because you needed to do your spiritual work. New moon in Gemini, communication is key. This year will be a lot about communication. Mainly what I can feel is going to be a communication with other people in your life. So there might be a lot of communication with your friends, in your relationships, with your family. Maybe there will be some... maybe what I'm feeling here is with this communication is maybe there will be some small misunderstandings during this year because you are going to move forward, and maybe some people are not going to necessarily understand you. So there might be some misunderstandings, but I feel like Gemini, you can communicate it out. So I definitely wouldn't worry about it too much. With this regeneration card, 2022 is going to be the year of regeneration in terms of it's sort of like repairing yourself, right? Because you've done so much work on yourself and now you need to regenerate because it took a lot of time, it took a lot of energy, and now everything, all of that is going to be given back to you. With this storm card, every hurricane comes to an end. I feel like by the end of the year, you might feel like this period of healing, the period of releasing the past situation might never end, and you're feeling a little bit down because that's all you've done. That's pretty much all you've done this year. And I just want to tell you that that's exactly what this card says. Every hurricane comes to an end. So you're definitely close to an end. You're definitely close to hit that threshold in your healing, right? So I definitely see that 2022 being a very abundant year for you. All right, that's all I got for you, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Cancer, what you can expect in 2022. So Cancer, you've got 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands reversed, and 10 of Swords reversed. So what I can feel from this reading, Cancer, your 2022 year will be a lot of focusing on yourself. It will be a lot of focusing on finding out of what you want to do with your life, and what are you drawn to. I feel like you might have a spiritual awakening not so long time ago, and in 2022 you are going to definitely develop much more in terms of spirituality. You are going to take the self-discovery journey. You are going to, face yourself. With this 2 of Wands, I feel like it's in reverse, so I feel like you might be scared of going forward a little bit. So you're sort of trying to stay in your comfort zone, but you also realize that you can't do it because you want to move forward, but you're also scared of this. 10 of Swords, I feel like there are some things that you need to release. It might be possibly that those are the fears that you are afraid of change and afraid of future. So definitely something that you need to release. I feel like this 2022 year is going to be very abundant for you in terms of spirituality, right? So it's going to be a lot of self-work, but it's going to pay off. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, and we're going to see. So you've got the Master card. You've got the full moon in Capricorn. The end of the tough cycle approaches. You've got the co-create card. And you've got the wings card. You never needed those wings to fly. So with this Master card, I'm going to show you how we can see it. With this Master card, I feel like this is exactly what I've been talking about. You need to master yourself. You need to know yourself a little bit more. You need to find out what is it that you really want. What is it that you're really drawn to it. So my advice here for you, Cancer, would be maybe you should try to connect to your spirit guides or to your higher self a little bit more. So maybe some meditation would help, or some journaling, whatever works for you. There's a lot of ways how you connect to your higher self. So do whatever you feel comfortable with. I feel like it's going to be really helpful. The journey of self-discovery can be hard, but it's definitely worth it. And I feel like you are at the point of your life, Cancer, when you are ready to take it. With this full moon in Capricorn, the end of the tough cycle approaches. I feel like there might be something that happened to you in year of 2021 that you sort of need to get over with. That it could be, it could be a breakup, or it could be work related, or a family issues. For some of you, it could be a divorce. I feel like you are doing your best of getting over it, but sometimes, Cancer, you can be a little bit harsh on yourself. Sometimes I feel like you're telling yourself that maybe you're too emotional or too sensitive. So definitely don't be harsh on yourself. We all need time to get over some things that happen to us, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? So I definitely feel like you are at the point where you are ready to move on now. So 2022 is going to be an entirely different year for you. With this co-create card, I feel like this card talks about the friendships that you have, Cancer. So I feel like your friends are being really supportive, or they will be really supportive. I also can feel like that you're going to meet new people that are going to support you. And maybe this will be people who went through similar situations, or maybe this will be people who are going through self-discovery journey the same as you do. So it's going to be somebody you will be able to talk to. You will be able to support each other. So I love to see that. It's going to be, the year where everything is going to change in terms of what you want and what you're going to do with your life. So with this wings card, you never needed those wings to fly. I'm going to show you. So this is the card about realization, that maybe you thought that you need this, and that in order to create something, but everything that you need to create something in your life is already in you, right? You already have everything that you need, and you're perfectly capable of creating what you want in life. You are perfectly capable of making yourself happy. So everything you might be searching for is already in you. It's just a matter of, finding it in yourself. So you definitely never needed those wings to fly. If there are some people who tell you that you need some certain things in order to achieve what you want to achieve, that's definitely not true, because you can do whatever you want, and if you really set your mind to it, I feel like this is going to be the year where you will decide what you want to do next, and you will trust your intuition a little bit more. That's all I have for you, Cancer. Moving on to Leo now. All right, Leo, what can you expect from 2022? Let's see. You've got Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. Leo, I can see that there is definitely something awaiting you when it comes to finances. So I can feel like maybe you've been trying to work on something, but it didn't really work out in terms of finances. So some of you might be struggling financially, or were struggling financially during this year. I can see that you are trying to do something now, or you're planning to do something in 2022 that is going to bring you a lot of money. It's not only about the money, right? Aside from the fact that it's going to bring you a lot of money, it's also going to bring you some sort of inner peace. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, because I feel like it might be something that you wanted to do for a while. It might be something that you enjoy doing. It's sort of this thing where you might be trying to turn your hobby into like your main income, right? So definitely, I feel like in 2022, those financial struggles will be over, because you will finally do what you want to do. There will be something new for you. It's, again, I don't see it being something entirely new. So it's definitely something that you have in mind. So Leo, if you have something in mind that you want to do and you are undecided, I definitely would say go for it. I feel like this is going to be a very successful year for you, Leo. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, and we're going to see. So we've got the Challenging Times card. Got the Waxing Crescent Moon, Have Faith in Your Dreams. Got Here and Now card. And Clover card, Release Your Guilt. So this Challenging Times card is what I feel like this card is about. I'm going to show you. You can see that. So this Challenging Times card is about, as I said, you are about to turn something that you like into income and to make money out of it. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, but it's going to be a hard journey, right? I want to keep it real, and I want to tell you that it's going to be hard, but you've got everything in you that you need in order to make it happen. So have faith in your dreams. The Waxing Crescent Moon is your advice to not give up. So if something doesn't go as planned, this is your sign to still continue. this is your sign to not give up if something doesn't go according to plan, because I feel like that this is something that is going to make you very happy. So it's going to be worth it. So definitely don't stop, follow your dreams and have faith in it, right? Have faith in yourself and have faith in universe as well. With this here and now card is, I feel like some of you might be a little bit stuck in the past, especially when it comes to relationship and love. So you are thinking about maybe some past situations that you weren't able to release. That's exactly why there is the Clover card. I'm going to show you. That's exactly why there is a Clover card. Release your guilt, right? So maybe there was some situation that you feel guilty about and you think that something may be your fault. That's why something went the way you didn't plan. So you need to release this guilt because it wasn't your fault. Sometimes things happen, and you know, some things are here to teach us a lesson. So if you can accept this lesson and move on, this is basically the best thing that you can do. So this here and now card, this is your advice to live here and now. Try to release your past and try to not think too hard about the future, right? Because I can feel like there's a lot of anxieties around future as well. So definitely try to stay more present because you are doing everything right at the moment, Leo. All right, that's all I have for you. Moving on to Virgo now. All right, Virgo, what can you expect from 2022? Virgo, you have Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Two of Wands card. So what I can see here, Virgo, is that I feel like you were close to achieve something that you really wanted for the long time, but unfortunately something didn't go as planned. With this Two of Swords, you are now at the point where you need to make a decision of what you really want, and I feel like it's a matter of heart, right? So maybe your heart is pulling you in one direction and maybe your head is pulling you in the another direction, right? Because you also have Two of Wands card. No matter what you decide, it doesn't mean that there is no wrong choice. The worst thing you can do is to make no choice, right? But I can see that there has been sort of a disappointment in some situation that didn't escalate the way you planned it. Sorry, Virgo, my battery died, so I had to change it real quick. So, as I said, I can see that there has been a disappointment in the situation that didn't escalate the way you wanted it. So, your 2022 will be a lot about next decisions and next steps, what you want to do about the situation and what you will decide to do. So, I feel like there is a big decision awaiting you. I'm going to pull some oracle cards and we're going to see what's in store for you. So, you've got Simply Love card. New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. You've got Happy card. And you've got Potion card. Remember to practice self-love. So with this Simply Love card, I feel like the situation I'm talking about may be connected to love, but doesn't have to be. It could be different for all of you. With this Simply Love, this is the card about releasing all the expectation that you have when it comes to relationship. You need to release the expectations that you have from another person and the expectations that you may have from yourself, right? So in order to avoid disappointments, we need to release the expectations. So this is your advice to let go of worries and to let go of fears and just try things out, try to live more in the moment. And if you're thinking you should do something, then definitely do it. And just let go of fears of what might happen. With this New Moon in Virgo card, a time to give rather than take. So I think that your message here is that it's time to give back to yourself. you know, because I feel like you've been really hard on yourself in terms of your self-discovering journey, and you wanted everything really fast, and you sort of drained yourself fast, and that's why some things may ended up in the different direction than you wanted them to go, because you wanted to do everything fast. You wanted to fast track your healing, you wanted to fast track your self-discovery journey, and you wanted to solve any sort of issues that you've had, or you thought you have some issues and you wanted to solve it so quick that you sort of ended up nowhere. So now is the time to give back to yourself. So give yourself time and give yourself the credit for the work you've done, and uh, definitely there's a need for more self-love. There's the card of the potion, what it says, remember to practice self-love. So I feel like it's directly connected. So definitely remember to practice more self-love, because it's very important. And don't forget about yourself. Don't What also coming through is, don't try to change yourself for others. Sometimes people want you to change for them, and those aren't the right kind of people. So definitely don't change yourself for others. With this happy card, I feel like there's a lot of happiness for you in 2022. No matter what you will decide, I feel like both of the decisions are right. There's no wrong decision here. So no matter what you will decide, I feel like you definitely will be happier. Sometimes you will be happier only because you finally solved this problem with decision, right? So that's definitely gonna make you already happier. But besides that, I feel like there's a lot of new things happening for you in 2022. So definitely something to be excited about. That's all I have for you, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. All right, Libra, what are you gonna expect from 2022? So Libra, you have Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. So Libra, what I'm sensing right away for you is that definitely a new relationship in 2022. Definitely something that's gonna make you happy. I feel like you may search for a relationship for quite a while, and maybe you were unsuccessful this year, or you didn't quite find the relationship that was right for you. So I feel like 2022 is definitely going to bring you the sort of a relationship of your dreams. Obviously, nothing is perfect, but I feel like it's going to go exactly the way you want it to go. With this Three of Pentacles card and Eight of Pentacles, I can see that there's a lot of changes when it comes to work as well. So if you're thinking about changing jobs, or you want to change jobs, or you already set your eye on some job that you want to do, I think you definitely should do it, because I can see the changes both in love life and in your work life. So I think that is really nice. So far, I can see that this year was a little bit rough on all signs. So I definitely feel like this year is going to be so much better. There will be a lot of changes that is going to make things a little bit easier on you. So definitely a lot of new things coming. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you, and we're gonna see. So you've got the Third Eye Chakra card. First quarter of the moon. Your commitment is being tested card. Observer card. And the Sword card. Make the change. So with this Third Eye Chakra card, I'm gonna show you. Hope you can see that. So with this Third Eye Chakra card, I feel like the spirit is trying to get through to you. So I feel like you've been maybe thinking a lot about the universe and about how things are working, and maybe you've been thinking about reaching out to your spirit guides or to your higher self, or you've recently developed an interest in like more spiritual things. So I feel like this is the message that the spirit is trying to reach you. So your advice here is to definitely not be scared of it, and there are numerous things you can do to help your spirit guides reach you. So I think you definitely should look into that. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested card. I'm gonna show you. So I feel like this year of 2021 was a lot of testing for you. So there has been a lot that happened in your life in this past year, and I feel like you successfully passed the test. So I feel like there will be no more testing in 2022, and the things will just be a little bit more smooth than they were. So yeah, with this observer card, sometimes sometimes it's good to step a little bit back and reflect on maybe your past choices or your past situations, to reflect on your behavior maybe. So sometimes it's good to observe yourself. So I feel like this is exactly what this message is trying to say, is that you need to observe yourself a little bit more, and that is something that is definitely going to help you to sort of enhance your life. With this sword card, make the change. You might be currently in a little bit of a stagnation, and you're sort of afraid to make a choice, or maybe you are thinking that you don't need to make any choices in order to move forward. But this card is sort of calling you to make the change. So if you want something to be different, you need to make this change yourself, and move out of this stagnation. I feel like you have all the tools that you need to change the situation that you are in and you don't like. Whatever it is about, it's probably going to be different for all of you, but yeah, you definitely can do that. That's all I have for you, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what you can expect from 2022. Scorpio, you have the Judgment card, the King of Cups card, and the Three of Pentacles card. What I can see for you here is that you are hoping for something to work out in 2022. So it's definitely something that you've started already. It could be a job, could be a relationship, and I feel like it's going really well. And part of you is trying to convince yourself that it's too good to be true. So you are sort of afraid of this situation coming to an end. So you're hoping for something to work out, and I feel like it's going to work out. So I feel like what you need to do here is that you need to try to drop the anxieties, because it's not too good to be true. It's something that you deserve. It's something that you worked hard for. So it's definitely something that you deserve. So I definitely would try not to worry about it too much, because I can see things working out your way if that's what you're scared about. With this Three of Pentacle cards, I feel like there will be some sort of adventures for you in 2022. So maybe you will be trying out some new things, like it could be even things like a skydiving, right? Something that you might be wanting to try for a longer while, but you were afraid. So it will be filled with a lot of adventures, and what I can also see here is that this year is going to be filled with a lot of traveling as well. If that's what you're looking forward to, then definitely there will be a lot of traveling for you. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you. So you've got the Rebuild card, Full Moon in Virgo, you are good enough, Round and Round card, and the Princess card, you can be your own knight. So I actually want to start with this Round and Round card, because I'm going to show you. Because I feel like you are spiraling a lot about this something that is going on for you that you feel is too good to be true, and you keep thinking you keep thinking about it a lot, again and again. So this is something that takes up a lot of your mind, I can see. So definitely your advice here is to stop worrying so much about it, because everything is going to work out just the way it has to, and you deserve that. So you have to shift your mind into a more positive place than you are now. With this, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, so I can feel like for a lot of you, this anxieties and worries are about a relationship. So you might be afraid of a relationship that you have now ending. So definitely I can sense some self-doubts in here. So the advice here is that you are good enough. So don't overthink it. Don't think that you're not good enough for the person if it's a relationship, because you are. And you know, this, you need to practice a little bit more self-love, and you need to trust yourself a little bit more. So definitely try to calm your worries and anxieties, because the message here is that they are sort of based on what you are afraid of, rather than being based on something that is going on. So that's definitely the message. The rebuild card, I'm gonna show you. So with this rebuild card, I feel like it feels like a little side message, honestly. Uh, there might be something that you need to try to rebuild. So maybe in 2021 something came to an end, like a friendship or something like that, and you might need to rebuild some things that you believed in. Maybe it's your faith. Maybe you're trying to rebuild your faith now. Maybe you've been questioning a lot of things about like the world and about yourself, maybe about other people. So I feel like the year of 2022 is going to be a lot of rebuilding of the things that might, you know, got a little bit destroyed in 2021. So definitely lots of rebuilding. But again, I feel like it's gonna lead to a lot of successful things. The Princess card, you can be your own knight, is so this card for me is to basically realize that you've got everything you need in order to do what you want, and you are enough. This is directly connect the card with full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So this card tells you that you are enough, and you don't ever need anybody to create what you want to create, right? You are enough by yourself. So that's definitely the advice for you in 2022. Trust in yourself more, trust in universe more. Yeah, that's all I have for you. Moving on onto Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, what can you expect from 2022? Let's see. So Sagittarius, you have King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So Sagittarius, I can see that something might come to an end this year. It might be something that you didn't really expect to end, but it did. And now you're sort of at the crossroads where you are not very sure of what to do. So I feel like 2022 year will be for you to try to rebuild some things, try to do something different and something new, because you sort of will have to. So there will be new opportunities that you will need to try out. There's a lot of new things for you to try out, and I can see that in 2022 there will be a lot of choices. I feel this mainly in like work and maybe business, like financial things. I can see that it might not be perfect right now, but I can see a lot of new opportunities, especially in like finances. A lot of opportunity to make money that you can have here. You may be feeling a little bit burned out at the moment because you feel like you've done a lot of work and it didn't pay off. So I just want to tell you that all this work that you've done, it wasn't for nothing. It definitely is going to pay off, but maybe not now, maybe in some time, right? With this Ace of Wands, I can see that there will be a very significant point in your year, in year 2022, where you maybe will get an idea of what you want to do, or maybe somebody will give you an idea of what to do and will create like a big opportunity that is going to change your life. So the life you knew before, it's just going to be different, right? I can see this breaking point where your life is just going to be different than what you knew before. I'm going to pull some oracles for you and we're going to see. So I've got the card of Listen. Your next card is Self-Note. Don't let your past hold you back. You've got the Chopwood card and Lavender card. Surround yourself with love. So all these cards, I feel like they're talking a lot about past. So I want to talk about, I want to first talk about this Self-Note card. Don't let your past hold you back. I'm going to show you. So I feel like there might be some situations that happened in the past, or maybe you are, maybe you're feeling bad about some things that happened in your life in the past, and you know, this is sort of holding you back. So the message here is that don't let your past hold you back. Try to move forward. Sometimes things happen and they are here to teach us lesson, but sometimes things just happen because it's life. So definitely try not to feel bad about things you can't control, because I feel like this is something that you can't really control, right? You couldn't change the way it happened, or you couldn't prevent it. So definitely don't blame yourself. With this Listen card, here you go. I'll show you. With this Listen card, I feel like this is the message for you to try to listen to your higher self a little bit more. So I feel like your higher self is trying to come through to you to tell you, to give you maybe some advice, or something that is going to help you, something that is going to be valuable to you. So definitely trying to calm down your mind and trying to let your higher self come through to you is definitely a good thing to do. With this Chopwood, I feel like you'll be getting rid of a lot of past sort of grudges, right? So I feel like if maybe you are mad about some past situations, or if you are mad at some people in the past, I feel like this will be the year of releasing all this things for you. So you definitely will set yourself free, and this way you will be able to move forward, and this way a lot of new opportunities will open up to you. With this Lavender card, surround yourself with love. I feel like the message here is it's very important for you to surround yourself with the people that love you. Let those people help you. Let those people be there for you. So if you need to talk to someone, just call them and talk to them, or go to their place. And because I feel like you've got a lot of people that love you and really want to help, and sometimes, Sagittarius, you might be pushing them away and you want to sort of deal with all the things on your own. So the message here is let them help you, and there's definitely something that is going to help you. So yeah, there's a lot of things in store for you in 2022. So there's definitely something to look forward to, especially in terms of finances. That's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what you can expect in 2022. So Capricorn, you have Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Cups. So Capricorn, I feel like you are very motivated at this point of your life, and you have a lot of plans for 2022. I feel like you've made so many plans of what you want to do, how you want it to look like. You've got it all planned out. And that's a good thing, because you're very motivated. Even if you plan some things that you've never tried before, you might be at some point scared of them. You are the type of person who is going to go forward anyway. So I love to see how many things you planned for yourself and how motivated you are. And there's lots of positive thinking I can see. Lots of manifestation as well in it. With this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you might be trying to do something for quite a while, or maybe there were like a few tries and they weren't very successful. Maybe they weren't exactly a failure, but it wasn't the way you wanted it. I feel like you're going to have one last try that is going to be successful. Maybe it's, you know, finding a partner, having a relationship, or maybe it's a job or a business idea, or anything that you might be thinking about, anything that you've been trying to do and maybe it wasn't the way you expected it. I feel like you're going to have this one last try where everything's going to work out exactly like you wanted. This five of cups here, sometimes Capricorn, I feel like you have moments, even though you're really motivated and there's lots of positive thinking, lots of manifestation in it, I feel like sometimes you might just sit back and think whether it's really worth it, whether you're doing the right thing by planning so much and expecting so much. So I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubt in it. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards and we're gonna see. So you've got the Embrace card, New Moon in Leo card. Confidence is your key to success. You've got the Chaos and Conflict card. And you've got the Tree card. Let them go. So this Embrace card, it's actually sort of a response card to Five of Cups, I feel like. So this card urges you to embrace everything that you have at the moment. Embrace your ideas, embrace your plans, embrace the things that you have at the moment. And I feel like you have to stop overthinking these situations a little bit, you know, and you just have to trust yourself more that you're doing the right thing. So I feel like this is the message for you here. This confidence is your key to success, a New Moon in Leo card. You definitely have to be confident at what you want to do, right? So all this plan that you made for yourself, for a lot of you, I can feel it's a business idea. So confidence is your key to success. So you really need to be confident about what you want. You need to be confident that, you know, that you can do it because you have all the right tools to do it. You've been thinking about it for a long time. You know what you're doing. So if it's a business, it's going to be a business in the area that you know a lot about. So I definitely wouldn't worry about that. With this Chaos and Conflict card, I feel like you might be scared of changes, because what if changes lead to like some conflict, maybe with other people around you. So you know, don't let this hold you back, because there will be always some people who will be unhappy with what you do, and that doesn't mean that those people have to stop you, right? You need to do the right thing. You need to do what's right in your heart in order to move forward and in order to be happy, and you're doing it for yourself, first of all. So definitely don't let that hold you back. With this Tree card, let them go. I feel like maybe there was some past situation that might be connected to a person, but it doesn't have to. But it might be connected to a person that you cannot let go. In terms of, I don't think that that's in terms of love, although it can be. You sort of cannot make, you can't accept the way the situation escalated. So if you're looking back, you're sort of still asking yourself a question: why this happened? Sort of maybe you're searching for a closure, you know. So I feel like this is something that you should let go. Maybe it was your lesson to learn, or maybe it was their lesson to learn. So I feel like there's maybe something that's like sort of eating you up a little bit. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of good things coming in 2022, and I think that's also going to help you to sort of let the past go a little bit more. So Capricorn, I would be really excited about your year because there's lots of plans that you've created for yourself for 2022, and it's going to be really exciting and full of adventure. That's all I have for you, Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what can you expect from 2022? So Aquarius, you have Ace of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of signs actually had the Judgment card. So Aquarius, I feel like your 2022 year will be a lot about your love life. So it goes for people who are searching for the new love. It also goes for people who are in the existing relationships. Or maybe some of you, what is coming strong right now is that some of you may be in the relationships that you're thinking about ending. So I can see that some of you might be going through that. But regardless of that, I feel like it's going to lead you to a relationship that is going to be right for you. So I definitely see that this year is going to be full of love. There is a lot about releasing the past things, and a lot of signs had this message as well. So I feel, Aquarius, that you also have some things that you need to release from the past. With this Four of Pentacles, I feel like you might be a little bit skeptic about your future. You know, a sort of the thing when you think that maybe something didn't work out in the past, whether it's a relationship or something else, and you're sort of skeptic a little bit about the future, and you're not sure what you should expect. And I feel like you're sort of dropping the expectations, which is a good thing, because you know, if we don't have any expectations, then we're not going to be disappointed. So it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna pull some oracle for you, and we're gonna see. So you've got the Observe card, Full Moon in Leo card, Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, the Brief card, and we've got the Mirror card. Treat your body like the palace it is. So with this Observe card, I'm going to show you. I feel like you are right now the observer. So you choose to step back and try to observe things a little bit more. You choose to step back to put, to put your things together, to really think about what you want to do with your life. That's a good thing. Reflect back on the past as well. That's a really good thing. Sometimes we just need to take time for ourselves to figure out what we really want. With this Full Moon in Leo card, Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. I feel like it might be connected to some people in your life, or to a specific person. So maybe sometimes, maybe some of you are feeling too proud to maybe talk to someone, right? So the message here is strongly, if it's about a specific person, then there's a strong message for those of you that there might be a person that wants to talk to you, but they are sort of afraid of that. So definitely, if that resonates with you, the message here is, don't let pride get in your way. Talk to that person and see what happens. With this Brief card, I feel like it's sort of similar to this Observe card. You're taking your time to just breathe, it's sort of like stepping back and taking a deep breath, sort of calming your mind down, give yourself time to think about what you really want. So I feel like you're definitely stepping into the calmer times of your life. So I see a lot happening this year for you. The previous year, 2021. But mainly, as I said at the beginning, 2022 year is going to be about love and about relationships. So definitely a lot of nice things to look forward in terms of love. With this Mirror card, Treat Your Body Like the Palace It Is. I feel like this card, the message here is to try to love yourself a little bit more, try to take care of yourself a little bit more, because I feel like you might have some self-love issues, you might have some self-doubt, and thinking that you might not be good enough and you can't do something. A lot, also for a lot of you, it might be the directly body image issues. So I feel like you definitely need to work on a little bit more self-love. Yeah, because this is what you struggle with. So year 2022 is going to be also a lot about self-love, as well as the like love and relationships with other people. And that's all I have for you. Moving on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, what can you expect from 2022? So Pisces, you have Three of Wands reversed, Six of Cups reversed, and the Chariot. So Pisces, with this Three of Wands reversed, I feel like you are in a little bit of stagnation right now, and you might be thinking in which direction you should go. And you're sort of there's sort of a message that maybe you're trying to have it all, but you tell yourself that you have to choose and you can't have it all. So I feel like the message is here that you absolutely can if you want to, right? You definitely can have it all, and maybe, just maybe, if you try to look at the situation with a little bit of different perspective, then maybe you will find a solution where you don't have to choose, or maybe you don't have to choose so much. With this Chariot card, I feel like you're definitely moving towards something exciting in 2022, towards something maybe not necessarily brand new, but something definitely exciting. So it could be an existing relationship or existing job, maybe there will be some changes that are going to bring the excitement back, sort of. I feel like this year was a little bit sort of maybe you try to reconsider a lot of things, and maybe you were more still than you wish to be this year. So I feel like the excitement is coming back in 2022. Like, you are regaining your hope in things, you're regaining your hope in something that maybe you wanted to do. So I love to see it, because I feel like you're definitely looking forward into stepping into new year and stepping into new things. I can see that there are some plans that you've made for yourself, that things that you want to achieve in 2022. So I'm gonna pull some oracle for you, and we're gonna see. So you've got Coming Together card, got Full Moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution, Blessed card, and Phoenix card. How's that for a happily ever after? So with this Coming Together card, but the first message that came really strongly. So for those of you who are hoping to reconcile with someone from the past, I feel like this is going to be happening. I feel like the person from the past is going to come to you. It's going to be their initiation. So it will be sort of up to you whether you want to take the person back or not. I just want to let you know that you don't have to let the person back if you don't want to. But if that's what you want to, I feel this happening for you. So definitely somebody coming from the past, a reconciliation. A personal issue reaches resolution. So this card I'm going to show you. Pisces, if you struggled with I feel like it's actually connected to this person. So you may be in a relationship, or for a lot of you, I feel like it could be in and out of a relationship. And that's the personal issue that this card is talking about. So if that's the case, and the personal issue is about the relationship, it's going to reach resolution, because the person's going to come back. and you are going to talk it out, and whether you will end up together or not, it's up to you. So you can do what you feel is right. If it's not about the relationship, it could be some work conflict or a family conflict or anything else. I feel like you're close to an end. You're close to, solve this issue, and you're close to put this issue behind yourself. With this blessed card, I feel like there's a lot of really nice and beautiful things happening to you in 2022. So if you've planned, especially, I feel like if you've planned some journeys like traveling, somewhere, if you've planned some holidays, or if you want to travel to see your family that maybe lives abroad, I feel like this is going to be a beautiful experience for you, and the things sort of will be even better than your expectations. So I feel like this is definitely the traveling is going to be sort of the highlight of your year. And obviously the person coming from the past, if that's what you want, that's along with the traveling is the highlight of your year. With this Phoenix card, how's that for a happily ever after? I'm gonna show you this card. So I feel like this card is about something that didn't really work out in the past. Could be again about the relationship that we talked about previously, and you sort of stopped believing in things like happily ever after. I feel like you felt, you sort of hit the rock bottom this year, which is a good thing because now you can go up and you've learned a lot of things, and there, a lot of new things happening for you, and you are learning the new ways of things, of the new ways of, anything that might be happening for you. You learn how to look at things differently. So I feel like that's definitely was a lesson that you needed to learn that is going to help you in the future a lot. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope this helps. If it resonated with you and you would like a personal reading, the info is in the description below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate your energy. Bye everyone!